Mostly cloudy this afternoon, the high near 80. Mostly cloudy, remaining warm tonight with lows down to the mid-60s. Rather cloudy, breezy, a little warmer for us Friday, highs in the low 80s. Then breezy Saturday with occasional rain, otherwise low clouds, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Breezy and much cooler Sunday with clouds and sun, highs only in the low to mid-50s. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on the Valley's official weather station, 710 KURV.
Broadcasting from the Valley's commercial and fleet headquarters studio at PayneAutoGroup.com. You're listening to News Talk 710 KURV.
Happy Friday. Time is 9:43. News Talk 710 KURV. From time to time, producer Freddie's the one that does all the work on that one. He launches on 710 KURV. X Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all that. Right now is one of those instances because we have our weekly conversation with our friends or family over at Edinburg CISD, and Dr. Mario Salinas coming back. Mario, I was thinking about you earlier this morning. I mentioned it during the morning news. There was this headline. I finally found it buried in my stack here. It said that most average American families cannot comfortably afford. I mean, that can mean so many things, but we get the gist. Comfortably afford child care. And you know what I mentioned. So, if you got a 3-year-old, you got a 4-year-old, that baby could be in school for free and be fed their little tummy fed every single day. Edinburg CISD, an example of an awesome program, pre-K3, pre-K4. It's open to everybody. So I mentioned it this morning, and I understand that you're registering the little babies, the 3 and 4-year-olds, right now for those classes. So tell me about that.
I'm glad you brought that up. The last time that I spoke to you, we're talking about the 3-year-old program, right?
Yeah. And
how you qualify that you need to be 3 at August 1st or 4 August 1st, and you're good. There's no other criteria of economics or how much you make or not make.
Yeah.
So a couple of days after that, I went to one of our schools here on the west side of our district, and I mentioned to the principal there how it was going with the registration and things like that. And she told me, I had a border patrol come and enroll her children. They heard you on the radio that they qualified, so they had enrolled shortly after we had our discussion here.
Yeah. That's wonderful. I'm not surprised because we got a bunch of.
And it's a high quality program for those parents out there. You're going to save a lot of money in daycare, right? And bring them to our schools. Not only do you get a warm meal and a classroom, you're going to get a highly qualified teacher and a highly qualified aide.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to get a highly qualified educational experience, a high quality educational experience.
That is awesome.
For those parents out there that have young ones and they want a good head start for their children in formal education, bring them on. That 3-4-year-olds, we're ready. And it's once they go in there, the parents are so pleased with the program. So yes, it's a high quality early childhood program for 3 and 4-year-olds out there, parents that are going to have children that qualify and they live in the area. We welcome all parents.
And they're getting results, which is awesome. All these years that you've been telling me about this pre-K3 and the pre-K4, this free education, the babies are actually learning. It's not just daycare. Yes, they're fed and all that, but they're learning and you're getting results. It's showing up already in grades 1 through 3, I'm guessing, right? Some of the early testing that you're doing when the kiddos go to elementary school. So parents need to know about that. Tell them about the test results. Are these babies advanced?
When we tested the first cohort group of 3-year-olds, when they were in kindergarten, the scores were the highest in the state and the nation for their peers in the kindergarten. So we know that pre-K3 works. I was talking to a potential employee that came to visit with me about a potential job, and she mentioned that she enrolled her child in a 3-year-old program, not expecting much, but that she was so surprised at how much the child was learning in such a short amount of time. So it's a high quality program. So I want to tell you that when I went to talk to you at your studio 2 weeks ago, we talked about the adult program that we're trying to get off the ground. So that Thursday afternoon, we had an information session for those interested. We had over 100 people show up.
Nice.
And some of them told me that they heard me on the radio.
Very nice, brother.
So and I'll tell you, Lisa, A lot of people ask me about the interviews that I do with Sergio almost everywhere I go.
Yeah,
Last night I was at as STC program for board members, and several people came up to me and told me, "Hey man, I heard you on the radio
yeah.
with Sergio."
Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's, you know why they remember, Mario, especially when we sting them and we talk about how awful the Cowboys are and things like that. They all,
Yes.
they remember that. They say it works. Is I got to
Yes.
sting them a little bit. Mario Salinas
Yes.
is our Dr. Mario Salinas.
Yeah, and so we're in the process of
Yeah.
registering for next year, Sergio, for those parents out there that are looking for high quality education. We offer it, right? We offer all the way from pre-K 3, high quality early education, to all the way up to the collegiate high school, which is probably some of the more rigorous high school curriculum that is out there for those parents that want that. And then we have the career and technology program. You and I have talked about that over and over and over about how some of our students want to get want a career in the trades, construction trade, welding,
Yep.
air conditioning, mechanics, computer science, all kinds of trades that some students, that's the preferred route that they want to take for a career rather than go straight to college.
Dr. Mario Salinas is our superintendent for schools at Edinburg CISD. If I can back the truck just a little bit, open enrollment, this pre-K3, pre-K4 that I mentioned, where you can drop off your babies at an elementary school in the Edinburg system. They'll be there all day long learning. They'll be fed morning and noon. And, of course, high security. Edinburg CISD likely has the highest security apparatus of all school districts in the area. Got a SWAT team, all that. They got cops on campus, so your babies are safe, being fed, and they're learning. And I needed to mention the fact that you send your buses out there as well. You're bringing in folks, bringing in kiddos at school. Open enrollment, people. Open enrollment. That means that if you live, anywhere around here, in other city, you can get kids in. But you're sending kids. You're bringing up kids from San Manuel, the chorizo factory.
Yes.
Hargill as well, right? You're bringing the kids in from that far.
Yes.
Bus system as well.
Yeah, we have 31 elementary schools spread out all over almost all over the county. We border, I believe, 17 towns all around our district. So they can go to. We have open enrollment. They pretty much can choose any of these schools that they want to, right? And the same thing for our middle and high schools, right? We have them spread out everywhere to accommodate, to try to be close. If they want to go to a school that's closer to their residence, that's good. If they want to go to attend a campus where it's close to where they work, that works well for us too.
That's what I have to say. Pretty much everybody runs here. They run in this direction for the courthouse, for the university, for the hospitals, various hospitals in the area.
We have schools scattered all over the district, and they're close to the hospitals, they're close to the courthouse, they're close to the university, they're close to the major areas where we have a lot of employment.
And for Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Edinburg CISD, let's go to the after-school programs. I noticed one note that you sent me. You had mentioned that you had champions at the elementary and middle school level in chess as an example of after-school activities that keep moving the noggin, keep moving the brain. The chess champions. Tell me about that and other programs that you have at Edinburg.
Yes, we're so heavily invested in after-school programs at the elementary, middle, and high. So we just feel that there's a lot of value. There's a lot of value in keeping the kids another hour and a half after school in a small ratio student to teacher ratio, learning. It could be chess, it could be robotics, it could be dance, it could be piano, it could be athletics, and so on. We start with the elementary students, and some of the parents that work till 5 and they need a place for the children to do something constructive.
Yes.
They can keep them on campus until 5 o'clock, and they can be going to physical education on Monday, chess on Tuesday, fellowship or Christian clubs on Wednesday, and so on. We have many different clubs and organizations, even at the elementary level, that children can participate in. We just feel that strongly that these programs have a lot to offer. And then they get to the high school, and you get into the UYL. We believe we have some of the best fine arts programs in all of the state of Texas: band, choir, mariachi, conjunto, dance, and on and on and on. We just feel that those programs are top notch, and they're good for students. There's a lot to be learned through participating in these programs.
Swear to me, Mario, on everything that is holy and righteous and sacred, that you'll never start a noise program, a banda program on any of these campuses. Please tell me that's
No banda.
no banda. Please. In fact, I am advocating it, Texas law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Some of you guys like that noise. I'm kidding.
Mhm.
Yeah, keeping the kids intellectually active
Yeah.
and developing their confidence and keeping them safe. Again, after school programs. Again, security doesn't go home at 3:45. The cops and security they're working all the way through, keep everybody, the teachers and the babies safe.
Yes.
This is
And developing confidence, Sergio, you happen to mention it, but it's a big thing for our kids to develop a self confidence, and through these after school programs where they can experience success. That's a big part of developing confidence in small children, and that's an important factor in our kids for them to be confident in themselves.
Dr. Mario Salinas, the superintendent of schools for Edinburg CISD. Our weekly conversation with him. We're trying to recap as many of these top programs and all these educational programs, after school programs available to your kids. It is open enrollment. Anyone in the community, chances are you work over here in Edinburg, might as well drop off your workers at school. And also the AP classes, saving you some money. Get these kids to pass these AP exams and all sorts of different classes, basics. Save a lot of money. You don't have to pay tuition as your kid passes.
Yes, I was at a function last night at the South Texas College with our board and other school districts.
Yeah.
And they asked me about my children. Somebody was next to me and she told me, where does your son at the high school? What is he early college or is he concurrent enrollment with the collegiate high school? And I told him, no, my son is not early college. My son is not a concurrent enrollment with the collegiate high school. My son is all advanced placement program. That's what he chosen. That's his chosen path. It's not early college, which we offer at the 4 high schools. Concurrent enrollment, which we offer at the collegiate high school. My son chooses to go the advanced placement route. We have that route that probably very few schools throughout the state of Texas offer. Most school districts are going all in through early college. We are all in for early college, but we also offer advanced placement and we offer the concurrent enrollment program at the collegiate high school as well. Yeah. So we have choices for parents that they want choices for their children.
You are the golden corral of education, brother.
Yes, we are.
Man, you got an education buffet there going on. Collegiate high school, the partnership that you mentioned with South Texas College, even the adults getting training after school.
Right.
And the career in technology, let's go back to the Wetcos. 52 certifications from construction, welding, mechanics, fixing air conditioner systems and heating systems, computers, cybersecurity, robotics, and then just the day-to-day stuff, meat and potatoes, cosmetology, pharmacy, all these things available for these kids. I got to ask you, is there a waiting list for some of these programs with these kids?
Yes, I'm glad you asked, Sergio, because there's a big waiting list, and I want to tell you, I may have mentioned it, we're going to open another 75,000 square foot facility south of town for those very popular programs like welding, like barbering, cosmetology, culinary arts, because the waiting list is long and students want to get into these classes, and we're going to open an additional 75,000 square feet of space to address some of these waiting lists that our students want to get into. Excellent. And we're going to open it at the beginning of the school year this coming year.
And even for special needs education for other babies, that you have that as well. The CATS program, mention that because I failed to remind folks about that last week. So the CATS program.
Yes, sir. Our children with special needs, they graduate our schools 18 and 19, and we keep them till they're 23. We call it the CATS program, but it's training where children that have special needs need additional training so they can do menial type of work that many employers in the area welcome these type of helpers. They work at HB, they work at Berlage Arena, they go to Walmart, and they get these jobs that they can do and that we train them through the CATS program through the age of 2023.
AP test, AP courses, collegiate, high school, the dual enrollment, the career and technology, the CATS program, pre-K 3, pre-K 4, that and so much more. Mario, thank you. It's open enrollment. Edinburg CISD is open enrollment, people. Don't forget that. So call the district today. My brother, big hug to you. Stay warm. And we'll look forward to our next conversation. Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Schools for Edinburg CISD.
This is probably one of the federal